Hey guys, happy June. Today is the 2nd, and it's a really special day for me because today marks the 3rd full month since I had my explant surgery, which was on March the 2nd. So I wanted to come on and thank each of you as well who have journeyed with me and for your thoughts and your prayers and your questions and wishes. As you may have seen, I did launch my blog on Friday, so you can go to shaeandco.com and follow my journey more in depth, where I'm sharing resources and for women and also my journey. And I created an ebook as well. So you can go over there anytime. But I was thinking, this week about over these past few months, what I've learned and really what's been the most important takeaway for me in this entire process. And this is what I wanted to share with my sisters, with women who have breast implants, are considering to remove their breast implants, and even for all the men out there who know women who have breast implants. I think this is equally just as important for men to become aware of breast implant illness. There's a lot of men who pressure females, especially, younger girls, to get implants. And I think it's equally as important that men understand the health risks that are associated with implants just as much as females. But, when I was thinking about my story and what happened, and if you've been following me, I shared that the day before my surgery, you have to do all these protocols to get ready for surgery, get blood tests done. I had to get a breast ultrasound done. And my ultrasound results came back that both my implants had been leaking. It wasn't massive, but the doctor said that I had my implants were leaking. And I had silicone, and it really made me super emotional that day. And I walked out of there going, thank God my surgery is tomorrow morning, because had I have been told this news 3 months prior, 5 months prior, it would have been really, really difficult emotionally and mentally, knowing like I have this toxic poison leaking into my body and really leaking into my body. It made me wonder if the sporadic but consistent flare-ups I was having all over my body and on my skin, was that because more of like the silicone gel was seeping through at that time, was more being pushed out? And we'll never know. Unfortunately, no doctor is going to be able to say yes, no doctor is going to be able to say no. It's something that you're just not going to know. And until I actually remove the implants, now I'm on this journey to go, am I going to have any more red dots appear? And, and I will honestly share that along the way, if I ever do have them appear. And if I don't, I will definitely be updating and saying, yeah, I still have not had any of these flare-ups happen. But when I walked out of the hospital, even more so, I was thinking, why is this really like the first time I'm doing a breast ultrasound? And ladies, I'm not talking about doing regular breast checkup maintenance, right? Like when you go have your physical, if you're over 40, you do a mammogram, which I'm not at over 40, so I didn't even have to do one for surgery for clearance. But it really made me think, like, with breast implants, we should be doing them at least once a year. Knowing what I found out, I would be doing them every quarter or every 6 months. In all seriousness, every 6 months, going to go and get a breast ultrasound to make sure that nothing was leaking. And I think that's, for me, is the biggest takeaway, is that I know that the decision to explant is not an easy one. I know that it's hard. And I would encourage you that if you have implants and if you want to keep your implants, get an ultrasound done at least one time a year. I cannot stress that enough. And I wish surgeons would also encourage that and share that, because you might not feel, you might not see, you might not think that if you have symptoms, it could be related to your implants. And if something is going on that they could visibly see, something small like mine, like my breast implants did not rupture, but I had this leak. And had I gone for an ultrasound, they would have been able to tell me that. And I would have been able to address health things going on in my body a lot sooner. And so this is my biggest takeaway. You know, if you are in Canada, we have healthcare to go get a breast ultrasound. If you aren't in Canada and you don't have health coverage, you can go get breast ultrasounds done for anywhere between $80 to like, I think $130, $140. And your health is so worth that money. So that is my takeaway. It's the biggest aha moment. It's the biggest lesson that I learned in all of this is the importance of women who have implants, whether you want to keep them or not. Please do yourself a big favor and make sure you're doing at least one time of year, going to go get a breast ultrasound to check up on, to see that your implants are okay, that nothing, it looks out of the ordinary. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I am getting stronger every day. If you're following my stories on Instagram and stuff, you are seeing I'm able to run further. I'm able to lift a little more, and I'm healing. I'm healing every day. So thank you everybody for all of your love and support. If you have any questions, send me a DM. You can put them in the comments below. And of course, as always, feel free to share this with any woman that you know that this might help serve. That's why I'm sharing my story.